The boy with the crush, Ethan, was 16, quiet, and always sat in the second row, close enough to listen, but not close enough to be noticed. His favourite class was literature, not because he loved poetry or essays, but because of her, Miss Rivera. She had a way of making every word feel alive. When she read aloud, the classroom seemed to fade, and the world became softer, warmer. Ethan would pretend to take notes, but most days his notebook filled with small sketches, stars, books, fragments of sentences that reminded him of her voice. He wasn't sure when it started. Maybe it was the day she smiled at his essay about loneliness and said, "You have a writer's heart, Ethan." Or maybe it was when she lent him her worn copy of The Little Prince and whispered, "You'll like this one. He sees the world the way you do." Ethan knew it wasn't love, not really. It was something quieter, gentler, like admiration that got lost somewhere between respect and wonder. Then, one grey afternoon, Ms. Rivera told the class she'd be leaving at the end of the semester. She'd been accepted into a graduate program in another city. The class groaned and complained, but Ethan just sat there, the tip of his pen resting against the page. The world suddenly felt a little emptier. On the last day, he stayed behind after everyone else left. His heart thudded like a drum as he walked up to her desk. He handed her a small notebook, the one he'd been filling all semester. Inside were his short stories, and on the last page, a drawing of a boy looking up at a night sky full of stars. "It's not much," he said quietly, "but you made me want to write." Miss Rivera smiled, her eyes kind. "Then I did my job right." That was all. No big confession, no dramatic ending. Just a simple goodbye and the sound of rain against the windows. Years later, Ethan would publish his first book, The Boy with the Crush. The dedication would read, "For the teacher who taught me to fall in love with words." And somewhere in another city, Ms. Rivera might find it on a bookstore shelf, smile softly, and remember the quiet boy from the second row who once saw the world in stars. Follow for part 2.